Penn Staters make a difference. We are one community impacting many. Our faculty, researchers, and students improve the lives of others. Our students graduate and evolve into alumni who find new solutions to our ever-changing needs. Tonight, we celebrate a small group of prominent alumni. These 7 Penn Staters are making profound advancements in their chosen careers and in society. They are the 2023 recipients of the Alumni Achievement Award. Please welcome to the stage the CEO of the Penn State Alumni Association, Paul Clifford.
Good evening, alumni, distinguished guests, and award recipients. Where else would you rather be than a room full of Penn Staters? I'm Paul Clifford, CEO of the Penn State Alumni Association, and I'm honored to welcome you to this special event. Well, I'm also honored to welcome those who are joining us virtually via the Alumni Association's live stream. Congratulations to this evening's 7 outstanding honorees. President Neeli Bendapudi also passes on her congratulations and regrets that she cannot attend this evening. The Alumni Achievement Awards celebrates the university's accomplished young alumni who are 35 years old and younger. The award demonstrates, particularly to students, that Penn State alumni can and do succeed in exceptional fashion at an early age. These high-achieving award winners show that it doesn't necessarily take a lifetime for Penn State alumni to make profound advancements in their chosen careers and in society. The Alumni Achievement Award program is sponsored by the Alumni Association, authorized by Penn State's Board of Trustees, and supported by the academic colleges and campuses. This award is conferred as a permanent, lifelong designation. The award enables recipients to return to specific Penn State colleges and campuses to share their expertise, insight, and experience with students, faculty, and administrators. So, with this prestigious award, we also help to add a dimension to the academic curriculum not otherwise available in the traditional college classroom. These recipients have distinguished themselves through their professional accomplishments, and this week, these outstanding alumni have volunteered their time and knowledge with Penn State across the Commonwealth as they share their stories. I'm inspired by your talents and by your passion. Many people have come together tonight to recognize our honorees as we celebrate their impressive achievements. And on behalf of the Alumni Association, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. We appreciate the honorees and their families and friends for taking time to visit Penn State and commemorate this achievement. I'd also like to thank the Penn State students, faculty, and administrators, as well as our faithful alumni and volunteers for your presence and your continued support of dear old State. Tonight, we present each of our 7 honorees with the Alumni Achievement Award, which is designed and fabricated by artist and alumni fellow Jeannie Stevens-Solomon. So let's get the ceremony started. Our first recipient is Nicole Gailey. Nicole, we'd like to invite you to the stage. She was all the way in the back. Nicole is a 2010 graduate of Penn State Behrend with a degree in mechanical engineering, and currently serves as the Director of Research, Development, and Innovation for PMO Americas at Trivium Packaging. Nicole is focused on the next generation of metal packaging solutions, helping her team provide innovations that will shape the industry. According to one of our nominators, Nicole's rigorous application to using recycled materials, creating reusable closure systems, and applying solutions for down-gauging metals embodies Penn State's drive towards sustainability. These facets are the future of how engineering alumni are building a better planet. Nicole embodies a pay-it-forward mentality as she continues to give back to her alma mater and young women pursuing STEM careers. She served as the keynote speaker at Penn State Barron's Richard J. Fassenmeyer Engineering Design Conference and regularly volunteers her time to support Barron's K-12 outreach efforts, including an annual outreach program to introduce girls in 10th and 11th grade to engineering career fields, and also, of course, to engineering at Penn State Barron. In total, Nicole has worked with nearly 1,000 future female engineers. Nicole, I'm honored to present you with the 2023 Alumni Achievement Award.
Wow. I'm beyond grateful to be receiving this award, and I really am humbled and thankful, and it's something I'll cherish my whole life. I'd like to thank the Penn State Alumni Association, the Penn State Barron School of Engineering, and definitely a special thanks to Chancellor Ford and Melanie, who is one of the most inspiring people that I actually know and continues to support and allow me to really engage with what I like to say are future Penn Staters. So 30 years ago, a small, young, blonde girl, used to constantly follow around her grandfather, right? She was looking for something to do, attached at his hip, probably a little annoying, never shut up, always had 1 million questions, but interested really in everything that he did. You see, he was an Air Force pilot, a bricklayer, a painter. He was a jack of all trades. And he was the type of person that you would see, fixing things, making things work, doing whatever it took. You see, my grandfather loved having me around. I loved being there with him. And when he was busy, he would always say, "Hey, Nikki, why don't you come help me or learn or do this or take apart this?" And I would spend hours figuring out how things worked, working with my hands, building things, innovating. It was hard work. It was quite unusual, but it was a lot of fun. To this day, I look back and I think about those everyday moments and how they've influenced choices that I've helped to shape who I am and everything I've been able to accomplish. My very young introduction to STEM and how it allowed me to really thrive and pursue a career dedicated to really, building things that can help new consumers. So, what this did for me is it allowed me then to really engage and want me to go to somewhere like Penn State. In Penn State, especially Barron, taught me how to think like an engineer, how to be an engineer, but really how to succeed. But then they offered more than that. They offered us a community, a really sporting community full of, people like everyone sitting in this room, inspiring, committed. And, you always had this sense of never being alone. So that community started my career, but it's also supporting me now. From my first job fair at campus, I will forever be grateful for people like Jeff Lance and Jim Bretter and Jim Ertl, who really gave me my first opportunity as a sophomore mechanical engineering student. They allowed me then to join the FMC Technologies team and really thrive. And then over the next 10 years, they let me get into manufacturing, applications, quality, technical processes. And what that did is it really allowed me to understand the importance of understanding business, but then, going beyond that and always challenging myself. So I thank them so much. And then 5 years ago, I took a call unexpectedly, something that changed my career and really challenged me in ways I never thought before. And I went to Trivium Packaging. I completely changed my direction, and I started to get back to my roots of what I love, which is innovation, creativity, design, looking at ways to really differentiate metal packaging and products. But at the same time, I got to work with the best people experts, Tom Shupek, John Bloom, Keith Mitchell, Carrie DeWar, so many, and be a part of a team, and they all know who they are, and forever that I'm thankful, and that's why I'm here. But because of these mentors, my colleagues, my friends, I continue to find passion, and because of the great Penn State community, and lastly and most importantly, my family and friends, my mom, my in-laws who are sitting here, and my friends, my brothers, my sisters, and most importantly, my husband and our 4 boys who are probably going to be future Penn Staters, right, boys? We are? Yeah. So thank you, Maverick. Thank you, Riker, Waylon, Atlas. Nothing would be possible without you. You guys are my everything, my rock. And finally, thank you to everyone here. Congratulations again to all these amazing and inspiring award recipients. I am honored to stand here with you. Congratulations, thank you, and we are.
Next, I'd like to invite Jeff Haberstadt to the stage. A lot of fans in the audience tonight, Jeff. Jeff is a 2-time graduate of Penn State University, earning his bachelor's degree in 2011 from the College of the Liberal Arts and his master's degree in 2017 from the College of Education. He currently serves as the Senior Director of Development and Alumni Relations for the College of the Liberal Arts here at Penn State, where he has led the college's advancement team since 2017. As the university's youngest Senior Director of Development and Alumni Relations, Jeff has helped the college and its alumni navigate leadership changes, a pandemic, and a challenging capital campaign that resulted in a record-breaking $136 million in gifts to the college. While his work has helped Penn State achieve great fundraising success, Jeff's dedication began as an undergraduate. His service on the Liberal Arts Council, where he helped craft and implement the Liberal Arts Honor Code that hangs in the Sparks lobby today. Jeff has also been a constant promoter of diversity within the College of the Liberal Arts. He's been an alumni leader, a volunteer, and throughout donor networks. Jeff, congratulations. I'm honored to present you with the Alumni Achievement Award.
Paul, thank you so much for that introduction. I'm deeply honored to be here tonight and extremely humbled by this recognition. As Paul mentioned, I spend my days connecting Penn Staters back to their alma mater, and I'm thrilled to be here tonight as a part of this terrific cohort of honorees. My job has me thinking about Penn State all day, every day. But this award got me reflecting on Penn State, deeply considering it. What powers Penn State? What distinguishes it? Are the remarkable people here, including the 6 other honorees that I get to share this evening with. My work for Penn State is all about bringing the promise of Penn State to life, ensuring that there are more remarkable Penn Staters in the future, and that the Penn State of today is better for all of us. I get to do that because of what Penn State provided for me. That foundation is an extraordinary education that I received here, a preeminent liberal arts education from great faculty, and a truly formative and discerning internship experience through the Division of Development and Alumni Relations summer internship program. My liberal arts education and that DDAR summer internship program set me on this path, and that was powered by remarkable Penn State people. I'm able to accept this wonderful award tonight because of the countless people in my personal and professional life who tirelessly support me. That list begins with the person that is central to my love affair with Penn State, my wonderful wife, Lauren. A 3-time Penn State alumna with 5 degrees from Penn State. I know who the extraordinary Penn Stater is in my house. Daily, I am supported by 2 of the university's best leaders, Tina Hennessy and Dean Clarence Lang. The former has coached and championed me for the entirety of my Penn State career, and the latter is simply one of Penn State's finest academic leaders. His arrival in 2019 made Penn State an immeasurably better place. My colleagues, many of whom are here tonight from the Office of Alumni Relations and Development, are second to none, truly. And working side by side with them to accomplish our goals is a great joy. My friends who are here tonight remind me frequently what is possible with a Penn State education or a connection to this university. From Big 4 firms to education to healthcare to advancement, they showcase in their lives the best of Penn State in their respective worlds. Finally, I know that I'm here because my parents gave me the freedom to study what I wanted at Penn State and made a Penn State education possible for me. And for that, I'll always be grateful. Thank you again to Paul and the Alumni Association and Penn State for this recognition, and my congratulations to all the other awardees. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Leah Liu to join me on stage. Yeah. Leah is a 2009 graduate of the Eberly College of Science and currently serves as the Associate Director of Target Biology at Coro Bio in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where she leads a team responsible for applying new genetic technologies for the treatment of liver disease. Leah has been involved in leading research programs designed to help and explore cutting-edge gene therapies for liver disease for over a decade. But she got her start in biological research as a Schreier Honors Scholar here at Penn State. As a student, she was awarded a Goldwater Scholarship, considered to be one of the most competitive scholarships for STEM students in the nation. She won the Wedler Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Dissertation, and she graduated as the Student Marshal for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology majors. After graduation from Penn State, Leah went on to earn a PhD at Harvard, but continued to stay involved with Penn State. Today, she remains engaged as an alumni mentor and interviewer for the Schreier Honors College, and along with her spouse, recently established a scholarship for students in the Eberly College of Science. Leah, it's my honor to present you with the Alumni Achievement Award.
Good evening, everyone. This is tall enough for me. I would first like to express my gratitude to the Penn State Alumni Association, the Eberly College of Science, and Dean Lankilde. I'm so honored to be sharing this award alongside these other incredible recipients. As Paul mentioned, my defining Penn State learning experience was joining the lab of Professor Wendy Hannah Rose, where I conducted research for 3 years and completed a Schreier Honors thesis. Dr. Hannah Rose really fostered my curiosity for understanding previously unknown biology and helped me make the connection between basic science and human health. But most importantly, though, I learned from that experience that science could be a career and it could be my career. Penn State's other major impact on me is this institution's great talent for bringing people together. I would next like to express my appreciation for Dr. Rebecca Simsick, my best friend who is here tonight. We met as randomly assigned freshman year roommates in Simmons Hall, and she has motivated me through life milestones since we were 18 years old. Penn State is immensely fortunate to have her as the medical director of UHS. Thank you next to my husband, Jonathan Litchkus. We met as randomly assigned lab partners in the class, BMB 342. Do you see a theme here? No matter how late I worked in my thesis lab, Jonathan would meet me outside Life Sciences building and walk me home. Despite his own really demanding career path, he has always valued my interests and aspirations to be just as important as his own. And then finally tonight, I would like to thank my parents who immigrated here from China and eventually found their way to State College, where my family lived for 9 years. And this afforded me the opportunity to attend State High and then Penn State. And so for each award recipient tonight, I hope I'm illustrating that there's a strong support network of very dedicated Penn Staters who have inspired us and advised us, but also have sacrificed for us and lifted some burdens for us. And my son Charlie is so incredibly fortunate to grow up in this environment, and only time will tell if he can resist the pressure to be part of Penn State's class of 2042. So thank you, everyone.
Next, I'd like to invite Meredith Monroe to join me on stage. Meredith is a two-time graduate of the Penn State Smeal College of Business, earning a finance degree in 2010 and an MBA in 2016. She's currently a senior manager in People Advisory Services at Ernst & Young, and has worked in past roles at Boeing and Deloitte. During her time as a student and alumna, Meredith has been an advocate for the Smeal College of Business through her volunteer and philanthropic activities. As a graduate student, she served as the president of the Women's MBA Association and helped lead the annual START Conference, a conference devoted to starting the conversation about diversity, awareness, and respect. As a graduate, she served as the chair for the Office of Diversity Enhancement Programs Alumni Advisory Board, working to support Smeal students and alumni from underrepresented communities. And in 2020, she championed Smeal's Giving Tuesday efforts by offering a one-to-one match to support the college's diversity enhancement programs, raising more than $14,000. She continues her support today by serving on the Smeal MBA Advisory Board. According to one of her nominators, Meredith is a team player, always one of the first to aid colleagues and staff without hesitation. Despite her own healthy plate of commitments and obligations, she is a willing thought partner, serves as a mentor and coach to our junior team members, and often takes time outside of the business day to train, encourage, and guide. Meredith, it's an honor to present you with the Alumni Achievement Award.
All right, and I need to adjust this up. So first, I would like to thank the Penn State University and our president, President Ben Pudi, as well as the Smeal College of Business and our dean, Dean Whiteman. And I would be remiss if I did not thank the assistant dean of our diversity enhancement programs at Smeal, Dr. Jamie Campbell. And lastly, I absolutely want to thank the Penn State Alumni Association for this honor and also congratulate all of the other award recipients as well. In addition to that, I absolutely need to thank several members of my family, and I'll start with my wonderful husband and also a Penn Stater, which I am seeing is a common theme that several of my fellow awardees have also met their significant others while at Penn State, so obviously it is a great place to be. I would like to thank my mother and my father, my sister and brother, as well as my nieces, who I am also working on to eventually get to Penn State. We'll see. As well as my family members that are watching on the live stream. And I just thank you for all of your day-to-day encouragement and your support as I continue to do what I do. So while I was thinking about what I wanted to speak about tonight, I went back and forth on a few things. First was just to talk about my recent wedding and just how such a great illustration and representation of the impact Penn State has had on my life. And a number of individuals and Penn Staters at that wedding, all of you would probably be surprised, it probably equaled the people in this room. And it just really showed just how many people from my undergraduate, my Penn State Lady Lion basketball team members were there representing. I also had my classmates from my MBA year. Jamie Campbell was there, VIP, obviously. And in addition to that, my husband had all of his Penn State grads, and I will say during the Penn State photo, it was absolutely photobombed by many people who wanted to be fellow Penn Staters as well. So some of my cousins, I know who you are. But, one of the other things I thought about was maybe you all want to hear about, how did I get to where I am? How did I get to Ernst & Young? And what was my journey? But that story is way too long, so I only have 2 minutes. So what do I want to leave this podium as a takeaway for everyone? And I'll start with the students in the room and the students that are viewing this as a live stream. As you're navigating your college experience and also your future careers, I really want to encourage you to be open, fearless, and also persistent. Be open to new experiences, even if those experiences may not be in your plan as you have it detailed today. Be fearless when doors open unexpectedly and opportunities present themselves. Take them. And then lastly, be persistent. Make sure that you're continuing to move forward even when your path does not seem clear at the moment. To my fellow alumni that are in the room and also on the live stream and also just out there, I want to encourage you to give your time, share your experiences, and then offer support and encouragement to all of our Penn Staters out there. As my former head coach used to say, once a Lady Lion, always a Lady Lion, but as of today, once a Penn Stater, we are always Penn Staters. So thank you for this honor. I am so appreciative and humble. Thank you.
All right, next up is Stephanie Shirley. Stephanie, will you join me on stage? Stephanie is a 2009 graduate of the Donald P. Belisario College of Communications and is the owner of Bennis Public Relations, a firm she founded as a 23-year-old entrepreneur. As a public relations consultant, she served as strategic communications partner for hundreds of clients in both the private and public sectors. She also passionately communicates about her entrepreneurial journey in her successful blog, The Calm Entrepreneur, and also finds time to support students through appearing as a guest lecturer, serving as an alumni mentor, and even hosting students at personal lunch sessions. One nominator spoke about Stephanie's role directing public relations efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic. The nominator said, Stephanie directed our public relations efforts with the launch of CATE, Pennsylvania's first COVID-19 mobile testing unit, an initiative focused on Black and brown communities throughout the Commonwealth. During this time of intense social distancing and pandemic scares, Stephanie persevered with her commitment to save thousands of underrepresented Pennsylvanians who were scared and misinformed about vaccinations and COVID-19. You just can't place a value on that level of sacrifice and commitment. A second nominator added, Stephanie is hands-on and works with her heart in all that she does for the Belisario College of Communications in Penn State. She has served as a driving force, and her impact on the Belisario College community has been truly transformative. We are so lucky to have her as an alumni leader. Before I present Stephanie the award, I'd also like to mention that Stephanie and her husband, Scott, are the first husband and wife to receive the Alumni Achievement Award. So, Stephanie, congratulations.
Thank you, Paul. Got to make this a little bit lower. Thanks, Meredith. I thought a lot about how this moment would feel, and I promised myself that I would pause with intention to capture a memory that I know will be deeply treasured. This is, without a doubt, the highest honor I have received, personally and professionally, and I am so grateful to every person who has walked along this journey with me. Dean Marie Harden, the Belisario College of Communications, my fellow alumni, and the many special people in this room tonight who have shown up for me big, not just for this award, but in so many countless ways that have without a doubt led to my ability to receive this honor. And to my husband, Scott, though I am not the first Shirley to receive the Alumni Achievement Award, together we are now the first husband and wife to earn this honor. Independently of one another, yet for so many reasons, because of one another. And this speaks deeply to the common thread that is Penn State. This thread, which is interwoven into my character, education, and identity, remains the most important virtue I carry with me today, and that is to show up. My admission to Penn State was by no means a guarantee for success. With every class, every commitment, every opportunity, and every obstacle, I had to show up. I had to give my best in a million little ways throughout the monotony of every day, even when it felt like it didn't matter or that no one was taking notice. I showed up consistently and passionately. During my time at Penn State, this built character, friendship, resilience, and stamina, and it did get noticed. Good grades, solid relationships, they yielded career opportunities. But I had to show up, and that means more than just being present. It means coming equipped with ideas, energy, and a desire to go above and beyond. To stand out in a large, and I mean large institution like Penn State, as in life, you have to show up, but you also have to show out. Penn State taught me that. As I reflect on my entrepreneurial journey, long before there was a degree for that at Penn State, it took nothing short of a heart of a lion to walk away from a budding career in state government to start my own public relations business at the age of 23. I knew nothing about this brave new world, but I knew it could be mine if I kept showing up and giving my best each and every day. So I did. Consistently and quietly, I grew Bennis Public Relations into a highly profitable and highly impactful solopreneurship, applying my passion and building upon the solid foundation that was laid at Penn State. But this success is not my own. I am not self-made. I am shepherd-led. Especially in the last 2 years, God has showed up for me, relentlessly, recklessly. They say sometimes God places giants in your life to bring out your David. I have surely had to face my fair share of giants. Giants that threaten to dim my light, steal my potential, and rob me of moments like this one tonight. I'm experiencing right now an amazing moment that is only possible because of the strength of God. At times in my career, I was my own worst enemy and biggest obstacle, but God. I now know my full value through Christ my Savior. He wanted more for me and continues to pour blessings into my life that I do not deserve. But I receive these with grace and gratitude. Now, I don't know what giants that stand before each of you today, mental health, disease, addiction, fear, stress, they cannot defeat you without your consent. Don't let them beat you, let them build you. I have opened a new chapter in my life where my soul is on fire for others who see themselves on a similar journey, a journey of blazing a new career path, swimming against the current, and finding yourselves staring down giants. I empower you with this. You are not alone in the fight. Whether it's the backing of your university, a mentor, your family, and your faith, that one stone you hold in your hand holds every power you need to rise above and to rise to your best self. Thank you, Penn State, for giving me and my peers who joined me this evening the platform to rise, and for equipping us to show up and show out so that the world will see why a Nittany Lion truly is a different breed. To close, I offer you this reminder to stay humble and hungry, work hard in silence, let success make the noise, and to God be the glory forever. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Major Timothy Trong to the stage. Tim earned his 2019 graduate degree in International Affairs from Penn State Law. He currently serves as an operations officer for Defense Logistics Agency Americas East in Houston, Texas, where he directs mission support functions across 295 installations, 80 suppliers, and 26 bulk fuel terminals. Tim has combined his Penn State education and his military background to become a leading professional in the field of military logistics. Serving as a senior operations officer with the U.S. Air Force, Tim was instrumental to the military logistics activities in Afghanistan. Before that, he served moving materials in hostile and challenging environments. With the fall of Kabul, Tim prepared and mobilized airmen in support of the largest evacuation of non-combatant refugees in U.S. history and of their housing and care at U.S. military facilities. Tim has earned several awards and honors. He was named the 97th Mission Support Group Field Grade Officer of the Quarter, the 97th Air Mobility Wing Lance P. Sejan Air Force Leadership Senior Officer, and the 97th Air Mobility Wing Air Advisor of the Year. Tim, thank you for your service, and it is my honor to present you with the Alumni Achievement Award.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is very humbling, and I'm truly honored to be here. Thank you to the Alumni Association. Paul, thank you so much for that very generous introduction. Dean Romero, the School of International Affairs, thank you so much for making this possible. Kim Plummer especially, she's the one that pushed me for this award, so again, thank you so much. I also need to thank my supervisors, those who recommended me for this award. Lieutenant Colonel Masson, Colonel Carrasquillo, Brigadier General Canlis, thank you so much for pushing me for this award. To the team in Afghanistan I'd worked with, thank you for taking me on. I think I was the youngest member of that crew of a bunch of NATO members, and all those that I've served with, past and present. I think I would do them a disservice if I don't use this platform that I have right now to bring up the plight of those who do not have a home right now, to those refugees who do not have a country. And I always love stories, so when I was advising in Afghanistan, I remember having to call one of our Afghan colonels who worked in the general staff. And it was myself, the Macedonian advisor, and our interpreter. And we've been trying to reach him all day. And we would call him at his office, and he wasn't there. And we called him at his cell phone, and he was at home. And it was on speakerphone, and I could hear his kids playing in the background. He had a large family. And he apologized profusely. He's like, I've been out all day. My father has COVID. And we deployed in the midst of COVID, and there was really no vaccines in Afghanistan. So if anything, I want to remind everyone here of our shared humanity. And that's what I got from that one experience, is that if you can help those who do not have a home, please do and help. But if you cannot help, please remember that our shared humanity that we have. The difference between those who have no home and no safety and those of us who get to go home at night and feel safe, it is just a moment of something changing, and it could be us. So again, please remember that humanity. I want to also close up to say thank you to those who are here for me. I would not be here without them. Beth Newman, Chris Sabora, who were my colleagues here while I was at Penn State teaching at Detachment 720. For my parents and my sister who are watching this from Japan right now, my sister is a flight surgeon with the F-35 squadron in Japan. Go Bats. And then to close it off, my wife, Kate. And she doesn't say it enough. She is the recipient of the Japan Consul General Award. She's been a small business owner throughout COVID as we moved from place to place. She's done relief work in Puerto Rico and the Philippines, in South Texas, and Japan, 3 years. We joke that she's been on more deployments than me. Love, thank you for taking care of me, for creating a family for us as I went and worked through this degree. I love you. Thank you so much.
Finally, I'd like to invite Rachel Wiley to join me on stage. Rachel is a 2011 graduate from the College of Education here at Penn State and is the founder of two companies, Day by Day Home Therapy and the Dementia Collaborative in Devon, Pennsylvania. Through the company she founded, Rachel provides individualized occupational therapy services to patients with memory loss, Alzheimer's disease, vascular dementia, Parkinson's disease, and other dementias. She also provides education and training to formal and informal care partners of individuals who have been diagnosed with dementia. As an expert in dementia care, Rachel is a highly sought-after speaker delivering keynotes, workshops, and education nationwide, and volunteering as an advisory council member of the Dementia Society of America. She has also co-authored a chapter in Dementia Rehabilitation, a book that identifies rehabilitation as a human right for people with dementia and explains how those with dementia can maintain activities of daily living and leisure activities, as well as recognizing the importance of environment and care partners in supporting rehabilitation. As a Penn State student, Rachel founded the Occupational Therapy Club, which helps guide aspiring occupational therapists through the graduate school application process and organizes professional development and volunteer activities for its members. She remains a proud supporter of her alma mater, including serving as a panelist for a recent College of Education Women's Leadership webinar series, where she engaged with recent graduates to share her expertise as a business owner along with her experiences as a direct support professional working with individuals with dementia and their families. In 2019, Rachel received the Pennsylvania Occupational Therapy Association OT Award of Recognition for Innovation in Specialized Dementia Care. As one nominator wrote, Rachel has worked tirelessly for her clients, with her staff, and for her community. Her impact is felt throughout the state, and she continues to promote occupational therapy and dementia care. Rachel, it's an honor to present you with the Alumni Achievement Award. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I guess I can move this back up a smidge. First, I would, of course, like to express my sincere gratitude to the Alumni Association for this tremendous honor, and to Dean Lawless and Stephanie Tomlinson with the College of Education for the nomination, and to Chrissy, the President of Pennsylvania Occupational Therapy Association, and Kevin Jameson, the founder of the Dementia Society of America, for their letters of support. Receiving this award is not only a personal honor, but I hope it's a recognition of the impact that occupational therapy services can have on the lives of people living with dementia and for their families. My undergraduate experience at Penn State has laid invaluable groundwork, not only for my graduate education, but also my profession as an occupational therapist. Now, working as an occupational therapy practitioner, I know that our profession can help educate and train care partners to help enhance daily routines, adapt tasks, promote meaningful activity engagement, modify the environment, and adjust communication style, all of which can help reduce dementia-related challenges, including behavior, and it can also help improve participation and enhance the quality of life for both people living with dementia and their care partners. To me, this also highlights how important it is to increase access to high-quality dementia care services in our communities, because all people living with dementia deserve to live a meaningful life. This award is a testament to the effectiveness of community collaboration, because none of the work that I've done would have been possible without an incredibly supportive network that includes my amazing family. Thank you for joining on the live stream tonight. My incredible friends. Thank you, Michelle, for being here this evening. My colleagues, mentors, amazing professors, community partners, and of course, my fellow Skills to Care certified occupational therapists. Shout out Dementia Squad. It's my hope that one day soon, everyone living with dementia and their care partners will know that help is available to them, and I hope that one day soon that this care will be easily accessible. In closing, I just want to reiterate my thanks for this recognition. Receiving this award is truly a humbling experience, and one that I will cherish for the rest of my career. And congratulations to my fellow awardees here tonight. It's truly an honor being able to share this stage with you. We are. Thank you.
I hope you have enjoyed learning about tonight's recipients as much as I have. Let's give them all as a group one more round of applause. I am now pleased to introduce the 82nd president of the Penn State Alumni Association, presiding over her last Alumni Achievement Awards. Please welcome Kelly Lynch to the stage.
Yes, and I get to lower. Thank you, Paul. It is such a great event, and I always love being here. This is truly one of my favorite events of the year. That's why Paul said that, because he wanted to see how fast I could cry. But before we get, as a second-generation Irish American, I also want to, though, wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. On behalf of our more than 750,000 alumni and our more than 173,000 Alumni Association members, I am honored to congratulate our 2023 Alumni Achievement Awardees. We applaud you for your contributions to your professions and to the impact that you have made on the world. With one voice, we say congratulations for answering the call of our alma mater. The life experiences you've brought to Penn State this week set an example that alumni can achieve great accomplishments at an early age. and you help to inspire our students to not only dream, but to dream big. Before we close our ceremony with the singing of our alma mater, I'd like to invite those attending in person to continue tonight's celebration by joining us at the Hintz Family Alumni Center. This is a wonderful opportunity to not only to meet all our fabulous awardees, but also your fellow alumni and also faculty and staff. So please join us this evening. I'd also like to send a special thank you to those of you who've joined us on our live stream tonight. And finally, I'd like to thank our talented musicians, the Sammy Holliker Quartet, for entertaining us tonight. So now, I would like everyone to please rise for the singing of our alma mater as we raise one voice together in song.
One, two, three.